What's going on, guys? Want to do a real quick update video with Joe Montana Football 16. I know a lot of you have been clamoring for this, so want to go through some information that's been released you may or may not know, but bring everybody up to speed and up to date real quick. So first and foremost, I just want to say it's always a privilege and an honor to be a part of any type of information from a game being released. You're looking at a screenshot of one of the stadiums that shows my Twitter feed rolling around on the actual light bar of the stadium, and Damon released this last week. Didn't give a lot of specifics, but this at least does show us that we're going to have a way to interact with the game, and I think that's important because that really lends itself to very good replay value when you can do something more than just play the game kind of as that third-person perspective, but when you can interact with the game in those ways, it really helps increase the replay value, and that obviously also makes the game more fun and more personal to you, which is really long needed in all sports titles. We also did learn this week that they are playing NFL 2K5 and using it as an inspiration for the product they're building. This also set into motion an exchange of tweets between myself and Clint Oldenburg, who established the fact that EA is also still playing this game. And I think that speaks so highly to that game in 2K Sports that we have two basically competing builders right now in the football marketplace that are still using this game, 10 years old, to extrapolate information from, to look at the way things were done, and to try to put them into games that are being made now. And for all the people that detract from that game, or all the people that say that game's no longer relevant, you really don't have a leg to stand on anymore. Because we're being told by people that are building football games that it absolutely is still credible and relevant, and that's a great thing to know and see. And you know what? It's inspired me. I'm probably going to start to generate some more 2K videos and some comparison videos going forward. We also did learn with Joe Montana Football 16 something very exciting. Forums are going to be coming soon. Now, why would forums be exciting? To me, it's exciting because it's going to give us a base. It's going to give us a central area to go where information can be provided, where you can ask questions, where you can see exactly what's going on with this game. And to me, that's great to know because right now, information is kind of scattered everywhere. You've got me telling you things, other people telling you things, Twitter telling you things. I think once we have that central location for information, things are going to be really good. And the reason I know that is because being fortunate enough to talk to Damon on really a weekly basis, you can see that they are dedicated to innovating a game, to making a game that's competitive in the marketplace, to show other titles what can be done in a sports product. And ultimately, doing that with the knowing that it's going to create a better game for us somewhere along the way. And to also see the level of involvement that Joe Montana himself has in this game, where essentially the reason some of this information is so slow to come out is because he has to approve things, and he's so passionate about doing this the right way. You know, those are things that are exciting to me as a gamer because, listen, I went to EA for a week. I didn't see John Madden once. So to know that Joe Montana has this much impact in his own title because his name is on it, and he wants so much to make it the best it can be, I think that also shows us at the end of the day, whatever title we get on whatever platform it's going to be, and it has been confirmed that it's not a PC-only game, we're going to get the best product we can have, and that's exciting as a consumer. Now, I'm going to show you one of the facials here from the game, and to me, this really is impressive. If you think about a football game and you think about the fact that a helmet and a face mask cover a majority of the player's face, a majority of the actual game, to see this level of detail, to know that there's real-time sweat pooling and blood vessel dilation that's being looked into, shows me the level of detail that hopefully is being brought across the whole board, and that's exciting to know that we're going to get a product built this way with that much time and effort put into the small things. We also did learn in terms of the fans, there's going to be 3,500 fan permutations that are procedurally generated per game that also do include weather in the way they're done. And right now, I'm not a mathematician, but I do know when I look at Madden and I look up in the stands, it seems to me like there's only, I would say, being generous, 12 to 18 different sections of stands of fans that are played in a loop that often you can scroll back out and see visually that they're repeating each other very close to one another. So when we talk about having 3,500 of them, and you think about how you could order those out without having them repeat, I think that shows us, at least with this information, we could have a much more dynamic looking stadium where you scroll out and you don't have that bland repetition of, you know, players in the same, or fans, excuse me, in the same shirt, in the same jersey, doing the same motion at the same time. So to know that, again, that level of care and detail is being put into the crowd, something that doesn't affect the game as much as maybe, you know, animations or player movements does, it's really showing a strong starting point in where they're going and making sure they do it the right way. So again, I appreciate you guys checking this video out. I'd love to know your opinion on it. And as always, I'll be back in the week with more content.